all day today, just not feeling right. Feeling very irritable, annoyed, short fuse, just not having a good day. The moment I woke up, it was like something was not right with me. It's really funny how it works. Like, it's not the day after you wake up from a night shift. It's the day after that I just struggle. It's almost like I can't sleep. I wake up, my clock is out of whack. So that was the kind of day I had. 40 degrees Celsius here in Australia today. I really wanted to train at home because when I'm in this irritable state, I don't want to be around people at all. 40 degrees outside, I don't want to put up with that heat. I feel like my skin's going to get burnt. I've been going out every single day, copping the sun. So I thought, okay, I'll go to the gym. And I really didn't want to go to the gym, but I went to the gym. Had subpar session, just wasn't feeling right. Didn't want to be there. On the way back from the gym, I decided to go to a hardware store and pick up a few things that I need. Go in there, really quick job, just pick up those few things. I was in there for like 5 minutes. I'm wheeling the trolley to my car, put the stuff in the car, put the trolley back, jump in the car, go home. And the moment I parked the car at home, I realized I don't have my wallet and I don't have my phone. Obviously, your stomach drops and you think to yourself, oh shit, the day's going to get a lot worse from now on. Because, if you've ever lost a phone or a wallet, it's not so much that the money or whatever the case might be, it's the cards, it's the chasing around, getting a new phone, losing all your contacts, all that stuff. It just takes too much time and it's just time lost. It's just pure defeat. And then I retraced my steps in my mind, and I realized I had the keys, the wallet and the phone in my trolley, on the top shelf of the trolley that I was pushing around. My pockets, I didn't have pockets in my shorts, the ones that I wore in the gym. So I left them in there. I must have taken the key out and then not taken the other two, the wallet and the phone, put it back. And that's how it happened. So I'm kind of racing back to get to the shop, go to the same place where I put the trolley, and it's gone. It's gone. Looking everywhere, up, low, everywhere, can't find it. Walk back in the store. Walk up to the first guy that I can see that I'm like, look, mate, I've lost my phone. I left it on a trolley here. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, man. I reckon somebody's turned it in. And as we're talking, like for the first 30 seconds, there's a PA overhead that says, Mr. Ivan, George, can you please go to this counter? Please go to this counter, whatever. And I was like, oh, thank God. So, I shake the hand of the fellow that was working there, and I say to him, man, there is hope in this world. There's still good people, good, genuine, hearty, soulful people in this world. And it makes me so happy. Not because I got the phone back and the wallet. It just makes me happy there are people out there who are good. Who are good. In that moment, I was like, is there a way I can contact this lady? And it's like, no, she just dropped it by and left. I want to hug this lady. I want to give her $1,000, man. Just want to say thank you. Not just for being a good human being. It just makes me feel so good to completely turn my day around. That small gesture, just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Go to the counter, get my stuff, and I speak to the lady at the counter, and I'm like, thank you so much for this. I tell her the same thing, that angel, made my day better. And I'm happy there's so many good people out there. Still, there's hope to society, to the world. Get back in the car, and I start driving around, and I see a car in the car park, still with lights on. Now, this is like middle of the day, man. It's like 3 o'clock. 40 degrees temperature, right? And there's lights on. So then I'm like, okay, that's my time to give back. I've got an opportunity already to give back to the world. For making my life easy. I'm gonna make somebody's life easier. So my plan was to stop, take a picture of the registration, go back in the shop, tell somebody over there to do a PA over the system to notify whoever owns that rego to go back outside. And as I was parking the car to get out, I see there was a lady in the car. So I realized she must be, with the aircon on, inside the car. So then I kind of drive home and just happy that I share the world with some good people out there. There's a lot of bad in the world. but I think there's also a lot of good. And unfortunately, the way the world is, the way the earth spins, it's almost like we hear more bad than good. So the bad is more, let's say, publicized, but there's a lot of good people out there. And this small gesture, I don't know who this lady is, but if anyone out there hears a story along these lines, maybe somebody knows this lady, I just want to say thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to know that there are good people out there. I would have hugged you. I would have given you all the money in my wallet, not that there's much in there. Just a beautiful thing. Just a beautiful thing. I don't know why I woke up the way I woke up, not feeling great. And, maybe it's the whole law of attraction, You wake up having bad thoughts and you're going to have a bad day. It's almost like you attract negativity if you start the day with negativity. But if you start the day with positivity, you do something good. The moment you open your eyes, then maybe there's going to be law of attraction of positivity. There's a lot to be learned there. There's this is one of the things that I enjoy about doing my work, being a nurse, is that it always makes you feel good that you're doing good to people. You're helping people in a time of need. I've said this many times before, like one of my favorite things to do as a nurse, and this sounds very, very simple, but genuinely this is something that always gives me joy. Middle of winter, when people come in, something's happened, they've been lying on the ground for a while, or whatever, they've been exposed to the elements outside. My favorite thing, especially the elderly, is giving them a warm blanket and watching their face just melt away, and them going, thank you so much for this, like genuinely, thankful for me giving that blanket. It's such a small gesture, but when you're freezing your ass off and that warm blanket hits you, it's the best feeling. I love seeing people, feel good instantly. There's a lot of things in nursing that you do, and the positive outcome is days away, weeks away. People come into emergency in all sorts of states. We do things, we stabilize people, we take them to the ward, and we rarely see the back end story, them walking out feeling good and all that. So these type of small things where you give somebody a warm blanket and you see the result immediately on their face, it just feels good. And then this type of energy you carry out through the rest of your life. Somebody saying thank you for giving them a bottle, urine bottle. Thank you for that. Like, I'm in bed, I've snapped my hip, my knee, I can't get up, and I'm busting, and here you bring me this help. This is the power of giving, man. Like, I was I was listening to Nikola Jokic talking the other day about, he's been on a tear recently. He's been scoring really well, amazing stats. And I think the boys on TNT, Shaq, Charles, Kenny, they were interviewing him, and they said, they were asking Jokic, what do you like to do better, score the ball or assist? And Jokic said something that just resonates with me, man. When you score, there's only one person that's happy. When you assist, there's two people that are happy. Doesn't that make sense? When you give, two people are happy. The person that's receiving and the person that's giving. Doesn't that make sense, man? It makes sense to give. If everyone gives, everyone's freaking happy. There's nobody unhappy. It's just a small little lesson that's a reminder in my mind that giving is truly the best feeling in life. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.